I'm on a bit of an Elon Musk trip. He told me to read the book. What, 2018?
He's an impressive guy.
Actually, before we get into that, you posted something about the tax benefits of buying a Tesla.
Yep.
Um, Actually, what are the tax benefits? What are the financial incentives or tax incentives available for people buying electric vehicles? Doesn't have to be Tesla.
Um, for people who are using their vehicle to run their business, you can always write off a portion of your car expenses, or if you purchase a car, you can always write off a portion of the car purchase. Now, typically, if you were to buy a regular car, let's say if you buy a car that's our Honda Odyssey that we drive, if you buy that car, maybe $50,000 you pay. But if you pay $50,000, the maximum amount that you can deduct is only $30,000 plus the HST, so $33,900 in Ontario. That's the maximum you can deduct. Now, out of that $33,900, the government only allows you to deduct about 30% annually. So $33,000 times 30%, that's the maximum you can deduct. And then multiply essentially by the business use of your car. So it has to be used for business. So the personal use does not count. So you take that 33,900 multiplied by 30% and then multiply by your personal business use of the car. That would be your deduction amount. Now, Justin Trudeau, our prime minister, came out and said, well, I support all environmental friendly initiative. And one of the initiative that was given was that if business people were to buy a low emission vehicle, doesn't have to be fully electric.
Oh, it can be hybrid too.
I think it has to comply with certain things. Mostly plug-in hybrid would qualify. If you buy that car, for the qualification criteria, you should check out their website because I don't understand the plug-in hybrid well enough.
That's the qualification also to get a green license plate.
Yeah. So if you have that, if you qualify, if you buy that car, now instead of $30,000, you get a $55,000 write-off. So there is a delta. Because historically, it's only $30,000 for anything that's over $30,000. Now you get $55,000. The $55,000, you can claim it as a one-time expense on your tax return.
Oh, the whole thing.
Times the multiplied by the personal use. Yeah, business use.
Yeah.
That would be deductible. Now people ask me, so what if you buy it back? Sorry, what if I sell that car? Then a portion of that would have to be taken into income.
Oh,
proportionally.
So don't you have a bunch of clients who are buying
Tesla? Yes, we have a lot of clients, especially those real estate agents out there. Like, to me, if you're buying a car and you're buying that like $50,000 range of car, then of course I would choose a EV, like a low emission vehicle, over the regular vehicle because you get a bigger deduction. The catch is that you cannot get any government rebate. If you get government rebate, you automatically fall back into the $30,000 deduction. So you have to pay attention to these details. And by no means I'm providing accounting advice here. Please speak with your qualified accountant. I post this whole how to buy a Tesla and save $22,000 of tax everywhere on social media. And I got a lot of feedback about whether they would buy a Tesla or not. The whole thing is not about Tesla, it's about deduction. And then I got people commenting on the grammar of my post. And I hope that I know English is my second language, grammar is not there, which is fine. I just hope that the message come across, that there is that option, and just be aware of it. And then people would quote my article and said, well, in terms of when you sell the car eventually, the tax I mentioned in the in the article that when you sell the car there could be tax implication. That's the topic of another day. And people would say, there was one guy who captioned that in the comment section on my Facebook post and said, well, of course you don't mention these. the tax impact of another. It's for another day. Criticizing that I don't talk about the other side. My counter to it is that yes, point well taken, but my post is meant to share the information. I am not there as your accountant, individual accountant. You should always talk to your own accountant. If you are not having any result with your accountant, by all means come to us. But you should always talk to someone qualified before you purchase the vehicle. It's never meant to be like, oh, just buy this vehicle, you get this deduction. Verify it. It's an information. Do your own due diligence.
What? You're not gonna spoon feed it to people? So what Tesla are we getting?
I don't know. Where our lease is not up yet.
When's it up?
I think next year, May, around 2022.
It's funny because you didn't resist me when I said we're getting a Tesla.
People always tell me, oh, there was comments saying that Tesla you park it at the airport for 2 weeks, you will never be able to get out. And then there are people commenting that it's more expensive to run a Tesla than run a regular car. And then there are so many negative comments about Tesla.
Yeah.
But the point is not about Tesla. The point is about the tax deduction. You can buy, I don't know, the future Hummer. Apparently GE is coming out with a... GM is coming out with an electric Hummer.
I saw an electric Mustang yesterday. And that was like, whoa, that's different. The world's changing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.